Cricket, lovely cricket, at last where I saw it. Cricket, lovely cricket, at last where I saw it.
Well, at last some cricket, and what a wonderful test match this is proving to be. If only the rain hadn't taken those 2 days out of it. Goodness knows what we might have seen. It would all have been over by now anyway. At the moment, I think probably with just 1 day left, 98 overs today, I think probably New Zealand just about are ahead by the drop on the end of their noses, you might almost say. The scores at the moment are that India in their second innings 64 for 2. They are 32 runs ahead. Both the openers, Sharma and Gill, have departed. And so much is going to depend on the first hour this morning. Kohli is going to be there. Kohli is the man, isn't he? He can destroy any attack. But this pitch is difficult. It's doing things. Although today, under the sun, it looks as though it's going to shine all day, I think batting will be easier than it's been at any stage so far. And interestingly, only one batsman, that's Devon Conway of New Zealand, has passed 50. Kane Williamson, their captain, was out yesterday for 49 after a very, very, almost too patient an innings in the end. But nonetheless, he assured that New Zealand got a lead that in a low-scoring match is, I think, reasonably significant, although it only amounted to 32. Extraordinary morning session yesterday. New Zealand couldn't get the ball away at all. They lost 3 wickets, and they lost, just quickly have a quick look at the scorecard, Taylor and then I can't read my own writing. Nichols and BJ Watling went. Watling, of course, playing his last test match, and he only made a single. But Williamson stayed there. He didn't try and play a single attacking stroke before lunch. Then afterwards, Jameson really, well, first of all, it was de Grandhomme who got 13 and played 1 or 2 good shots. But then Jameson really came in and took the attack to the enemy, taking 5 wickets, hadn't he, in the first Indian innings. And he now made 21 and really seemed to change the sense of purpose in his captain, who also now began to play some strokes. And runs did come a little bit more easily, especially, as often happens, when the second new ball was taken. The Indian fast bowlers bowled extremely well. Mohammad Sami was much the best. He pitched the ball up, which it needed in that pitch. He kept on giving it the chance to swing, and he took 4 wickets. Ishant Sharma didn't bowl badly either, took 3. Jasprit Bumrah, rather surprisingly, failed to take a wicket, although he was always lively. And then the last 2 wickets fell. The last 3 wickets fell at the end to the spinners, Ashwin and Jadeja. There was an amusing sort of last bit to the innings. Tim Southey, such a useful player, good, wonderful bowler, bowled very well in the evening too. He was the best of the New Zealanders, got back his form from the Lord's Test match. A wonderful slip fielder too, but he made 30 runs and he hit a couple of absolute screaming sixes. And he's got a great record for hitting sixes in Test cricket, which is rather splendid. And anyway, he assured New Zealand of the lead. And then India went in again, and they didn't. The batting was difficult, and we had first of all Gill was LBW to Southey, and then just before the close, I can't remember who it was. It partly, of course, it was Rohit Sharma went, and Rohit Sharma is a batsman a bit like Kohli, who can take a match apart. So I think in New Zealand will have been very, very glad to see him gone. So there we are. We've got 98 overs left. What's going to happen? I don't know. I personally think it must be a draw. I don't think either side is going to take a chance to give the other victory in this match. But I do think, again, as I've said in all my pieces, that this whole business of a World Test Championship final is a terrific thing. It's come to stay, and I really hope the cricket authorities, the ICC, make the most of it, and this becomes a 2 or 3 year event, because it is tremendous, and it has been wonderful, and the cricket, the standard of cricket in this match has been very, very high, as you would like to expect in a World Test Championship final.
Cricket, lovely cricket, at last where I saw it, Cricket, lovely cricket, at last where I saw it. Yardley tried his best, Goddard won the test. They gave